Let's talk about a dead guy, not just any dead guy, the dead guy, Jesus. Crown of thorns, cross, resurrection, that one. Now, either this man came back to life after 3 days or his friends were really bad at accepting grief, because honestly, the resurrection smells less like a miracle and more like a cover-up, cosmic sleight of hand, and somehow it worked. See, the whole Messiah gig came with a checklist: rebuild the temple, end war, unite the Jews, rule forever. Jesus got nailed to wood, temple got demolished, Jews scattered like it was a fire drill, and 2,000 years later, we're still waiting on that world peace thing. But instead of admitting the guy blew it, his followers rewrote the job description, said he didn't come to fix things now, he's coming back later, eventually. Soonish, maybe, probably. That's not prophecy, that's stalling. And let's not skip over what happened after the crucifixion. We're told Jesus was buried in a tomb, rolled in stone, private location, military guard, very VIP. But Rome didn't do tombs for criminals. Crucifixion wasn't just execution, it was humiliation. You died publicly, painfully, and you stayed there, hanging, rotting. And when they got tired of looking at you, they scraped you off and dumped you in a pit. Pontius Pilate didn't care about Jewish customs. This is the guy who murdered protesters in a temple. But sure, now he's lighting candles and honoring Sabbath law and that mysterious Joseph of Arimathea, the one-man rescue team who just happens to have a tomb ready, never heard from before, never heard from again, like he moonlighted as a biblical Uber Eats for corpses. So if Jesus was never in a tomb, how exactly did anyone find it empty? That's where the improv really takes off. Jesus dies, his followers panic, the movement's over, they've lost, unless they rewrite the script. Call the failure fulfillment. Say the death was part of the plan. Say he's alive, just, not here. Suddenly, Jesus isn't gone. He's glorified, didn't lose, ascended, didn't fail, saved the world. It's not a backpedal, it's a miracle. Problem is, the miracle comes with footnotes, because the resurrection stories, they don't match. Who found the tomb depends who you ask. 2 women, 3, a group. Just Mary. Pick your gospel, spin the wheel. What did they see? 1 angel, 1 guy, 2 guys, 2 angels, Jesus in disguise, or nobody at all. And the earliest gospel, Mark, didn't even have resurrection appearances. It ends with everyone confused and running away. Later editors patched it up. Apparently even divine stories need satisfying ending. Then there's the issue of actual evidence, which doesn't exist. No Roman records, no Jewish reports, not even a dusty scroll saying some guy came back and we're all freaked out. Just Christian writers, decades later, telling stories they already believed. Even Paul, who wrote the earliest Christian letters, doesn't mention a tomb, just visions, dreams, spiritual encounters, the kind of stuff you get from dehydration, not divine revelation. So here's the real story. Jesus died, and instead of moving on, his followers moved the goalposts. They spun a tragedy into a theology, a dead man into a god, and a loss into the longest running franchise in human history. It wasn't divine intervention, it was branding. The resurrection wasn't a miracle, it was damage control, and honestly pretty effective. So was it real or just a very committed group project with incense and guilt? Leave a comment, light a candle, tip your waitress. See you next time.